Welcome everyone to the Mastermind Book Club. In this book club, we go over books on improving our own lives, on enhancing our businesses, on execution, and a few other important topics. In today's book, we're going over a book by Oliver Berkman, who has written many books. This book is 4,000 Weeks. Very, very important book, and a book that has improved and refined what I'm attempting to do. So let's go over our review here, and we'll start out with Ty. Ty Williams, would you like to give your 1 minute review on here?
Sure. Yes. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody again. What I got out of the book was he made me think about like getting everything done now because we or been under the illusion that we have all this time. So what I got out of the book was, like put all the important things like that needs to get done like now, get those done now, and then like the other trivial stuff, leave those by the wayside because everything is not going to get done. Don't beat yourself up because it's normal, but just take care of what is going to make you feel like fulfilled, like you met your goals. That's kind of what I got out of it. Thank you. All
Beautiful.
right,
Wow.
thanks.
Ty, thank you. Thank you, Ty. And who's next? Who would like to go? Gina, maybe?
Okay, I'll go next. And what I got from the book, and I must say, you know, you guys really picked some very fascinating books here on this book club. And getting to read this book, I ended up really taking the day off yesterday. So that's what I
Wow.
book. A little bit of relaxation. I said, oh my goodness, I got up yesterday and it was MLK Day and the holiday, and so many people were working. And I said to myself, today I'm rebelling. I'm going to stay in bed and I'm doing nothing, which is epic for me because I'm always so busy. That's what everybody claims, right? And everyone in my family, they're said I'm busy. My sisters them say, sometimes I can't get in touch with you because you're so busy. And I feel that I have this legacy I need to leave before I die. And then he said, there was something in this chapter 15 that he said about the universe not giving, an F about what we about what we want. It's just like pick something and just get excited about it. And what is
Yes.
the best thing to do? So I was thinking about that Bible verse that says, whatever your hands find to do it with all your might. So we're always running to the next thing, to the next thing. We're kids. We want to graduate from kindergarten. From kindergarten, we want to get into first grade. From first grade, you know how it goes on and on and on. You want to go to college. And then college, you said, I can't wait until I graduate, so that I can start working. And then you just jump from one job to the other and so forth and so on. And then you can't wait till you retire. And so we just continue on running this life like it's a big race. Why not slow down and take some time to think about what is it that we really want to do? We can't do everything, just like Ty said, pick a few things. We don't have to like change the world on a grand scale. Not so many people get a chance to do that anyway. So once we realize that we can relax a little bit and not get too excited, and just go at a good pace, enjoy our lives because it is fleeting. In the end, like you said, all is, what was that? Chasing after the wind.
Yes. All
Anyway, I
right.
got humor in it and I got some very good um,
We
insight, I suppose, that made me relax this week. And for that, I'm grateful for this book.
Awesome. Thank you, Gina. We are limited. We are limited time. We are. Thank you. Martha,
Oh, good
ready?
evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm ready. This book is very fascinated. He said we average life is 40,000 weeks long. So, and this time we have two steps. We have to do things that are more important for us, and we have to have time to do these things related to live more relaxed, no struggle, no stress out, because time management, making better to use your time. And he talking about two things that are very important for this is manage your system, is manage your time. Efficiency trap is the faster you do things. Like when you do your emails, try to do the faster you can. That way you can have time to do another things. And he talking about we have relationship with time. We have to average work. We have to average our time to do better things, and we'll have more time to do what we like to do. Well, be with our friends, with family, travel. Another thing he said, we can write 25 things in a list, and with a list we only choose three things that are more important to you and related to live, to keep your time, in three things that are more important to you. That way you don't get stressed out with all, try to do everything like a multitask. Try to do less in more positive way for you and have a better life and manage your time.
Awesome, awesome, awesome,
Thank you.
Martha. Thank you, Martha. Reggie,
Yes, I'm here.
your turn.
Time. What is time? So this book referenced a very popular book, at least in my estimation. I've read it a couple times. It's called On the Shortness of Life by a guy named by the name of Lucius Seneca, and he talks about time and how we don't necessarily have so short amount of time. It's just that we often use a lot of our time in frivolity and wasting it. So if you look at a person who's been here 70 years, or in the case of 4,000 weeks, which is somewhere in the vicinity of 80 years, it's not necessarily that the person has lived a long life, but that they might just have existed. So the question comes down to, what are you actually doing with your time? And the thing about it, oftentimes when we think about ourselves and our situations and how we're using our time, we often are trying to use time just to do things, which those things don't necessarily have any real purpose. And so we got to start questioning ourselves. What is it that we're really trying to do in our lifetime? So that ultimately, as was spoken about by Gina, this idea of leaving a legacy, because we're here to do something. And many times, many of us don't really know why we're here, and we're never really questioning it. And we just sort of go through life aimlessly. And then we get to a point where we get to a certain age, which is closing on, if we even get to nearing the 4,000 weeks, and maybe before that, maybe around middle age, that we start to really say, well, what did I do? Why did I spend my time this way? How did this happen? What do I have left? And you really get into this frenzied state of seeing your life kind of like just sort of passing by. So what I urge us to do, and really the question is what we're really doing with our time, and to really examine that. And if we're blessed to see anything remotely close to 4,000 weeks or even greater, great. But at any given point, is just to look at what's going on in our lives and say to ourselves, is this the thing that I'll be proud to look back on and say I've used my time purposefully? And if not, and it needs to be changed, then we need to start making those changes so that we can actually fulfill the time that we have on this earth.
Thank you. Thank you, Reg. I appreciate that. I just want to add one thing in reference to what Gina said. When was the last time that you took out 5 minutes just to sit down, be quiet, let your brain relax, and not think of anything? This book taught me to do that. It's not easy, but it is a work in progress. I attempted to do 10 minutes today and I barely got to 8. A little bit under stress, but it was very powerful. And actually, I accomplished a lot today, more than I thought I would when I started out the day. This is what this book can accomplish if you apply what the things that they say. There are so many more things that you can learn from this book. However, our time is limited here to summarize this book. Let's see if Charles has anything to say. 1 minute summary on Charles. Charles, anything to say before we close up? You got
Yeah,
your mute.
I'll
Okay.
just say just a quick follow up. I'm sorry I missed what most of the other people said. The basics of the book that I got is that life is very short, and that if you structure on doing the right things, it will really greatly improve the outcome of your week. It will improve the outcome of your life. That's it.
Beautiful. If you improve the outcome of your week, it will improve the outcome of your life.
Your life.
Beautifully said. This is a great way to end this Mastermind Book Club session tonight. Oliver Berkman has hit very important foundation on the way to our building our weeks. Just as Charles said, everyone here in this group said, thank you. And this is the Mastermind Book Club signing off until next week, where we're going to post a free book. We're going back to the YouTube books in the meantime, because some of our people have voted on the books that are available on YouTube, and we would like you to be able to acquire them as well. Take care. And until next Tuesday, have a good one.